I get up.
And welcome to your Disintegration multiplayer briefing. You and your team will face off against 5 other crews to dominate the battlefield. There are 3 modes to master. First up, Zone Control. In Zone Control, crews compete to control the map by capturing and holding specific areas. A zone is captured when a unit is able to occupy the area without enemy interference. Keep in mind, pilots, that grav cycles cannot capture zones. Zones can only be captured and contested by ground units, so try focusing your attacks on them first and foremost. Though grav cycle takedowns are still worth big points. Next up, Collector. 2 teams, 1 objective. Collect as many brain cans as possible before the timer is up or the score limit is reached. Brain cans can come from 3 sources. Enemy grav cycles, good for 3 points each. Enemy units, good for 1 point each. And finally, brain cans can be obtained from spawn points around the map. When a can is in play, both teams may attempt to pick it up. Friendly brain cans won't net you points, but obtaining them will prevent your enemies from picking them up for a score. In Retrieval, players are split up into attacking and defending teams. The goal of the attackers is to retrieve cores from core spawn points and deliver them to a designated drop point near the defender's spawn. Enemy score. The goal of the defenders? Stop the attackers at all costs. Cores can only be retrieved and carried by ground units. If a ground unit is destroyed while carrying a core, the core will be dropped. Core B dropped. Pick the core up to extend your delivery timer. Failure to retrieve a dropped core in the allotted time will have explosive consequences. Core detonated. After the round, teams will swap roles. At the end of the match, the team with the most completed deliveries wins. Victory! Are you ready to take the pilot's seat? Your success will be determined by mastery over your graph cycle. in tandem with effectively utilizing your ground units and their abilities. Choose your crew carefully. Synergize with your team, making sure you're using weapons and abilities that complement each other as you fight for supremacy. Lock and load, pilot, and get ready to reboot humanity.
To save our world, we tore the Shadow Titan down. We had to, after he shattered the sun. But how could we have known that from his broken husk, a terrible curse would swallow the land? The blight spilled forth and covered all in darkness. Now we have taken refuge in the mountaintops, and our heroes descend into the abyss. We face overwhelming evil and horrors beyond compare. So we harness ancient powers, employ cunning and strength to retake our realm. Lightbound.
stay silent no longer. The government has yet to make an official statement, but nonetheless, we must say it clearly. The world as we know it perished today. In their desperation, the Nazis unleashed nuclear weapons on their homeland and Poland, which has been under occupation for the last 20 years. We suspect that most of the soldiers on both fronts have perished. Only time will reveal the scale of the damage and the next steps of the Third Reich. Once again, we have seen the enemy is prepared to push humanity to the brink of no return. Reports from the continent paint a grim picture. We pray for our soldiers who have fallen fighting evil. We pray for the Polish people who have suffered enough under the yoke of the Nazi terror, persecuted and decimated for 2 decades. We pray for those who have survived. May they find the strength to persevere and prove that life can overcome death, even in a barren radioactive desert. We do not know what tomorrow may bring, but we must believe that there is still a hope for humanity. We promised that we would be here for you until the very end, serving truth and our ideas. May the Lord watch over us all.
We seem to have brought cars to a boat race. Can't lose him. That did it!
No, it's gonna take a few more like that before it breaks. Okay, V, you're up.
Shielding is gone! Let me work my magic and I can take them offline for a few seconds.
Cam, get those turrets shut down. I can't get close with them firing on me.
You're up, Letty. You've got a short window before they reset.
No way, look at that thing.
I've got something better.
Here goes nothing! Oh my god, that was close.
Now what? Now drive! We'll divert attention.
Roman, remember Rio? Use the container.
Like a wrecking ball, right? I get it. Come get some. Now this is what I call evasive maneuver. Do you see that?
This can't be good.
Serious deja vu here, and not in a good way.
Incoming dead ahead! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Let's ride.
We have to stop it.
Tom! You're up! We can't stop the rocket from over here! Whoa! Tom, where are you going? What is he doing?
Needs to do laundry.
Lion squirrel coming through!
I feel like a new sponge.